Hello everyone and now welcome to a game between KroLu versus Evanescence. This game taking place here on Tyrannus Stands. This game was played from the Shadow Champions tournament. We'll see what is in store for us. Hello YouTube. Yep, hello. You see the hello really works best when on people who stream on Twitch, and then when something really exciting happens, and you know that it's going to be clipped to YouTube, that you use Hello YouTube. So yeah, that's really fun when when things like that happen. I think what I saw a good example. I don't know. Chess has become really big on Twitch and on YouTube as of late. So what when what Eric Rosen did an en passant checkmate in chess, that was like wow, and it was caught on Twitch. I'm like that's awesome. That is awesome. Remembering the en passant rule and then using en passant to remove a pawn and then get checkmate. I don't know. I'm geeking out on chess right now. Yeah, but that was just like, oh wow, that's awesome. Hey, Metaphysics, how you doing? Warden here coming in from Evanescence, going up against KroLu, who is going for a Blade Master. No surprise on the heroes. Warden, often chosen just because of the high mobility, blink, and the, able to harass gold mines on this map. Coming back around on and looking here, we are going to be getting up an archer. Archer will be making its rounds out here and trying to grab a lightning shield, and by purposely moving in a bunch of units, that archer may actually get lightning shield here. But a peon's currently going to try to run on in. Is it going to get some damage? What is going down here? Peon is going to try and steal anything. That is the question. No lightning shield at all. This is actually a big surprise. There's finally in comes that lightning shield, as the archer is going to try to push its way inside here. But the peon of KroLu purposely blocking the archer from being able to get into position. That is a very big deal. A lot of damage lost. That is 10 damage a second. A fan of knives should be executed by the warden here. Warden, ooh. The lightning shield actually. Oh, Blade Master KroLu. Was it able to steal it? No. But was it able to get the item? No. Warden able to get that item as well. All right, Warden going up against the Blade Master. A little bit of execution by Evanescence, the Night Elf player, unable to use that fan of knives effectively. Lightning Shield also ended up killing a unit, thereby denying the experience. Blade Master does get one kill there and is now on the board with a bit of experience. All right, Forest Troll Shadow Priest trying to retreat back, does have access to a Moonbow to heal back up as well. And without Shadow Strike to at least keep that opponent at bay, or keep the Blade Master at bay, there goes a fan of knives to just say, you know what, I'm going to force you to use another healing salve as well. Warden versus Orc. Well, it is on Tyrannus stand, so we'll see how it works. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a transition into Shadow Strike being able to pick off trailing units such as Raiders. As we're looking at the Blade Master now come back the other way, Apprentice Wizard could get taken down. One more shot, and is going to give level 2. No, a little bit more damage as well. Forest Troll Shadow Priest trying to heal up that Archer, but unable to do exactly that. Warden now finally at level 2. Are we going to be getting Blink or Shadow Strike? That is the question, as the Forest Troll Shadow Priest able to slip through behind the Moonwells once more. 28 supply compared to 18. A little bit of damage over time right there, taking down that sheep. Blade Master perhaps not wanting to take any additional, or not wanting to risk that healing salve. There goes another Shadow Strike again. Blade Master is in serious trouble. More damage added up. That is only 10 damage a second though. Only down to 6 damage a second. Yeah, it looks like about 6 damage a second. And well, the natural regeneration able to heal. Shadow Strike damage over time does not stop healing salve from from recovering. Warden making its way off to the north here. 28 supply compared to 24. Base of KroLu. as we're looking at the Shadow Hunter already being trained up. We're looking for double Bestiary or a Bestiary and a Spirit Lodge based on timing, as the Ancient of War already in position to clear out this 5-4-4 creep camp. All right, Renegade Wizard about to be cleared up here. Archer, yeah, needs to change positions. Doesn't want to, well, damage his own friendly units. There is the Warden. I don't know. I don't know if that was. I don't know if I saw gold there pop on. I saw gold pop up, but I don't know if it was actually providing gold or if it just looked like it that way. Blade Master trying to harass in the backside here. KroLu actually sitting fairly low on experience, especially as the Warden is already at almost at level 3. All right, Warden almost at level 3, needs 53 more experience, taking down a Grunt and some other units. Should do that with no problem. And then having level 3 Fan of Knives or level 2 Fan of Knives or level 2 Shadow Strike will really start to make up some of that difference. Shadow Hunter now out onto the battlefield here. Shadow Hunter, no skill, no hex or anything like that as of yet. Warden now trying to make its way back. KroLu means king in Polish. Oh, wait. All right. Thank you. As Warden clearing up the Kobold here. Blade Master nearby. There's a Dust of Appearance. And wow, Sixth Sense right there for a reveal. Revealing that Blade Master temporarily as he tries to run on by. Level 3 solo Warden so far. Do we see a second hero? No, we do not. 28 supply compared to 29. We are, well, nope, I thought that was a Tree of Life being built off to the side. That is not the case. There's that Tree of Life as Evanescence looking to expand. A Warden sitting at sitting on a solo Warden will be able to get some bonus experience once more. Dust of Appearance used, no Blade Master nearby, just being able to creep out in peace. Rogues and Assassin's going to get finished up here. Warden will be shy of level 4 after this. Meanwhile, Blade Master still sitting at level 1. And the King KroLu currently just, KroLu currently just low on experience on his heroes overall. Meanwhile, the Blade Master looking to stop this duel of ancient lore tech inside the base here. And, well, it's just buying time at this point. Blade Master easily attacking that Ancient of Lore. Are we perhaps going to be getting some repairs underway? Timing on it should show some repairs, as that Ancient of Lore will all of a sudden now have fortified armor, and with fortified armor takes significantly less damage. Coming back across here, Warden now sitting at level 3. Orc Burrows do not have fortified armor, so the other units should be able to engage pretty easily. There goes a Shadow Strike onto a Peon. Staff of Teleportation, Scroll of Town Portal in order to get away. Forest Troll Berserker gonna get focused down, but still able to be saved. Healing salves and minimal surface area exposure, keeping that unit alive here. Forest Troll Berserker should consider healing up. I mean, it's already daybreak. The Moonwells are pretty full. And we're going to be looking at the Ancient of War now absorbing a bit more damage off to the north here. Are we going to see a Shadow Strike? No Fan of Knives. More damage coming back across. Forest Troll High Priest trying to get in some heals and some inner fires. No skill. Shadow H. Well, doesn't have any, doesn't train any skills yet. Anyways, coming back off to the north here. Shadow Hunter does have Serpent Wards and Healing Waves. Blade Master still sitting at level 1, trying to play that harassment game. And I'm not expecting to see much damage out of that Blade Master, as that Blade Master hasn't really been able to do much so far. Shadow Hunter, on the other hand, already sitting at level 2, will get to level 3 off of this creep camp here. And, well, we may be looking at a large number of Dryads getting poked down by those Serpent Wards, as those Serpent Wards are rather powerful against unarmored and light armored units. Blade Master, well, trying to get more experience, still unable to get anything extra going, still sitting at level 1 after all this time, doesn't even have critical strike at this stage either. Wild Striker, yeah, a little bit late. I started a little bit early as well. As the Blade Master going to be, well, Blade Master still wandering around. We are looking at a Tauren Totem. There is the Bestiary. We are looking at Spirit Link with perhaps Disenchant as well. Well, good luck, have fun. I don't need luck. I just need a clear mind as I am casting, and hopefully I won't stumble over my words. That's I guess that's the main issue or the main concern there. All right, in comes Raiders. Raiders easily going to be able to ensnare sound some of those Dryads while healing. Well, a Shadow Strike there, getting finished off right there. Healing Wave trying to bounce around this Dryad, going to get taken out. There's one of the win as we're looking at, well, Spirit Link ending up, Spirit Link ending up saving many of those units, but Fan of Knives also doing some great work, making sure to finish off some more units as damage is spread around. Serpent Wards are out here as well. A Grunt, low hit point Grunt gonna get taken down. No, one more shot. That 2 hit point Grunt, how is it still alive? Not quite sure at all. A Phantom Knives Healing Waves bounces around. That Grunt able to stay alive as that Warden now gets up to level 5. Level 3 Shadow Strike, 45 damage. Damage over time. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Blade Master finally gets up to level 4, but the Shadow Hunter is forced to use that Potion of Invulnerability there. Otherwise, that damage over time from the Shadow Strike would have finished it off. Blade Master now going after a couple more Dryads. 52 supply compared to 43. KroLu able to get a lot of experience in this battle as the, well, Warden trying to back away. Dryad's going to try to re-engage here, perhaps poke a little bit more damage onto that Spirit Walker who is unarmored. Army of Evanescence only at 31 supply, even though the overall supply is, well, giving KroLu such an advantage. We are looking at full saturation on this, or soon to be full saturation on this gold mine by Evanescence, and he'll be able to rebound pretty quickly. Now, the solo Warden strategy here, well, does have a little bit of downsides going up against an Orc army. Orc armies, you need to remember that Orc armies generally build bigger units and they don't go that wide. What does that have to do with the Warden? Well, you need corpses on the ground in order for that Avatar of Vengeance to be really powerful. If all of your opponent's units are 3 supply units as opposed to say 2 supply units, priests, sorceresses, footmen, compared to spirit walkers, grunts, and raiders, it does end up slowing down how many spirit of vengeances you're able to get out onto the battlefield. We're looking at the Night Elf trying to predict or trying to find a way to put pressure, get to level 6, and then start pushing. As do see KroLu does not have fortified or reinforced defenses here, and Evanescence even setting up a ninja expansion over here to the top right. Dryads are upgraded 1-0 as he's breaking that low upkeep barrier. I remember before there was Twitch when you were only on YouTube. Oh yeah, when I was only on YouTube, not on Twitch, being and I think that was like my heyday for casting, getting about like 150,000 views a day. That was a lot of fun, and it paid for my oldest daughter's daycare at the time. Being and being back then, I think I was actually one of the largest channels on YouTube temporarily, right? Just because, and then uh, Twitch came about and um, really split up the community, at least for casters, at least for me. Yeah, I had KroLu does bike without saddle. Golden era of YouTube. Yeah, no, it was great. It was great for me, even though overall Twitch is better, by because a lot of players only want to play and they don't want to record and do all that. They weren't able to really highlight themselves. Twitch changed that dynamic, but for pure casters and content creators like me, made it a little bit more made it a little bit more difficult as we're competing directly with the professional players as well. All right, Warden, well, really breaking through here, getting in large amounts of damage. Phantom Knives finishing off a couple more grunts. Warden now down to 920 hit points after using a potion of greater healing, as that Warden now currently low on mana as more and more units are getting taken out here. Dryad still continuing to try and push the army of those Dryads, a decent semicircle, but the units need to actually push through a little bit more and make way. Kodo Beast taking a large amount of damage here as the Serpent Wards could get taken down pretty fast. Level 6 now on the Warden, and this was actually a bit of a misstep here. Warden not having enough mana for a follow-up Avatar of Vengeance. There is plenty of corpses here. Could have created a bunch of Spirit of Vengeances and then made a push inside the main base. We still do not have reinforced defenses, and that could potentially be a big issue. Spirit Walker walking all the way back home now. And, well, what do? you're going to go ahead and try and take down some of these peons that are down across here. All right, peon's going to easily get cleared up there. Oh, why use the Fan of Knives? You're trying to save mana at this point. You have pretty much free attack on peons. You have corpses down, and you now could have gotten an Avatar of Vengeance. A little bit of a misstep there, as that Phantom Knives going up against only peons, not going to really do that much altogether. All right, Squirrel of Town Portal trying to leave back out. Evanescence does have this hidden expansion over here to the top right. It looks like it is mining freely, and well, every minute that goes by is a bigger lead that Evanescence can continue to grow. Blademaster, however, looks like it will be scouting out that position. Yes, it will. There's an Ancient of War. Blademaster spots it, spots the Tree of Life, and goes, wait a second, I really need to choose an engagement now. My opponent is going to be able to rebuild this army just so quickly. 1100 gold here. There now throws down an Avatar of Vengeance. Now, why the heck not? It lasts for 3 minutes. So, well, it lasts just as long as the cooldown of it. So why wouldn't you go ahead and use it? Blademaster off, or no, Blademaster, even though it scouted it out, not quite sure how to follow this up. And if Evanescence's strategy was to summon the Avatar of Vengeance after killing a bunch of peons as a starting corpse, and that could actually have worked if he had that much foresight, knowing that there was corpses there ready to go. All right, fighting on a bridge is generally better for the ranged units, as the Avatar of Vengeance trying to get underway here. We're going to be getting into position. There's Rejuvenation onto some of those units. There's Ensnare on that Avatar of Vengeance, and the Avatar of Vengeance moves in too far forward. This could be a problem. The Rejuvenation not going to be enough, and Evanescence losing his ultimate ability much earlier than he should have. All right, continuing that fight now. There was an all-in engagement by KroLu to try and take down those units. Perhaps that was a big enough advantage, as we're looking at a Kodo Beast eating up a bear right now, and as a second bear gets taken down. All right, Kodo Beast eating up and digesting a bear pretty easily. Shadow Strike going to finish off another unit here. Warden continuing the fight, having a potion of mana as a follow-up. There is a Fan of Knives there as the Warden gets up to level 7. Now going in for level 3 Fan of Knives as well. Shadow Strike going down onto a unit. Blademaster going to finish off another bear indeed, as the Raiders are trying to retreat back. 61 supply compared to 45. Blademaster going to find the Forest Soul Berserker, take it down as a Shadow Hunter gets up to level 5. Ooh. Level 3 healing wave with a potion of mana right behind it, and KroLu doing a great job just sticking around in this fight here. Kodo Beast about halfway digested, and I don't believe Evanescence can really stick around in this fight at all. Kodo Beast is going to lose a little bit more damage over time, but really not going to be in that big of an issue. Shadow Hunter now with a Clarity Potion gonna be trying to make sure that this expansion gets shut down and trying to even them up once more. Evanescence currently sitting on 57 supply compared to 52. Now both players in low upkeep.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, Goblin Shredder clearing out some trees. Scroll of Town Portal trying to repair. We are looking at Serpent Wards down, Healing Wave, and incoming army. A Warden does have a level 3 Phantom Knives. That is rather scary. There's a couple of ensnares going down onto the bears, as the Wisp were unable to repair at all. We should be looking at another Phantom Knives here in just a moment, perhaps trying to finish off so many low hit point units, but the detonation, what is going down here? Warden trying to finish off so many units here. Clarity Potion could have been enough. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. 3 extremely low hit point units able to be saved just by retreating back. And when I say low hit point, well, yeah, one Phantom Knives could have taken them all out. All right, Evanescence's, hero level or economic advantage has completely been negated. Now he's gonna go back onto the front, hiring up a Panda as a second hero. Panda as a second hero, adding in a little bit more AoE damage. That makes a lot of sense. Warden should have used that Clarity Potion a long time ago. Not quite sure what he was thinking. Meanwhile, Panda out here on the battlefield, and this is strange, seeing a level 7 Warden out on the battlefield, and the Panda still has creeps to clear. So the Panda gonna be able to get to level 2 pretty quickly as well. That shows how much fighting Evanescence did straight up against KroLu in this game so far. As if the Panda can get to level 3, will change the direction of the game dramatically with Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire's initial damage and damage over time. Blade Masters, Spirit Walkers, well, Spirit Walkers, Raiders. Now looking to raid in onto this position here. Tree of Life could easily get taken down. Scroll of Town Portal already here. Goblin Zeppelin getting attacked. Where are the units all traveling off to? And here we are in engagement down here. Dryads are in position. Here we are. Kodo Beast are in the back. Grunt getting in some damage. Are we going to be getting in some repairs? That is the question. Well, no, all of the Wisp are already out of the gold mine. Wisp unable to get to that backline position where all the units need to be. There is the Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, damage over time. Fan of Knives could add in more damage as well. Kodo Beast dropping out of the sky and eating bears. Beautifully done. As we are looking at the Avatar of Vengeance now out on the battlefield once more. Avatar of Vengeance should have plenty of corpses on the ground as the Warden is just, trying to stay alive here. Are we going to see another bear get taken out? Yes, we are. Level 3 now on the Panda. Warden could get taken down to 66 hit points. They get taken down. The Panda now needs to carry the rest of the fight alongside that Avatar of Vengeance. But that's exactly what can happen as that Avatar of Vengeance is so strong. Panda quickly up to level 3. Avatar of Vengeance summoning up more and more units out on the battlefield as we now see the Shadow Hunter get up to level 6. Big Bad Voodoo would be absolutely hilarious in this fight now, but not going to see any of that as the Serpent Hordes are still being thrown down here. Bears suffering a lot of damage. Are we going to see another bear get taken down to dead as that bear, falls over here? Panda now trying to go after some of those Spirit Walkers. Spirit Walkers trying to go into the ethereal form. Not going to make it out. Well, nope. Makes it out down to 2 hit points as the Blade Master now trying to finish off some Dryads as well. All right, no more damage really to try and Spirit Link. So much is just being absorbed every which way as another another unit going to get taken out here. All right, Avatar of Vengeance has plenty of mana. Shadow Hunter trying to clear things up. Bears off to the side. Need to get some rejuvenation going. Druid of the Claw perhaps going to try and back up as well as we're setting up a new Tree of Life over here to the top right. All right, a brilliant battle back and forth. Warden about halfway resurrected already. Brewmaster perhaps going to be getting up some clarity potions or purposely going to the back Moonwells. I like this play by Evanescence, realizing that the front Moonwells are much more important for the other units that need to heal in that frontline side. As the Brewmaster may try and pick up, well, what is he going to pick up here? Not quite sure. All right, Tree of Eternity um, does not have Nature's Blessing. That actually comes as a big surprise here. You should have gotten Nature's Blessing already. May actually make more sense to sit down and root yourself and then make your way back over. Do I still play WarCraft 3 ladder? I do not. I do not. And back when I was playing, back when I was playing actively, I was top. I was like I think rank 55 on US West, which it's US West. We're not talking about Asia or anything like that, or or even US East. Majority of the players are playing off over there, so. I guess I was like rank 55 in the B League, but trying to play on anywhere else, my lag was just simply through the roof. Okay, Evanescence really should consider just sitting down and rooting. It would give bonus, what's it called, armor as well, which is absolutely necessary when you're dealing with, the raiders that KroLu is using. Blade Master sitting at level 5, and Panda sitting at level 4. Surprised that we actually see level 2 Drunken Haze as opposed to level 2 Drunken Brawler. There's a Breath of Fire going across multiple units here, and damage is going to get added up. Druid of the Claw trying to absorb, not going to be regenerating any mana. We are looking at an Avatar of Vengeance ready to be placed down that Warden purposely in that back position to keep track of things. An invisible, a Warden and a Blade Master standing next to each other. Warden didn't see the Blade Master. Blade Master, surprised to see the Warden pop out of nowhere. How nice. What are your thoughts about incoming patch, if I may interrupt you? I've released a video at the highest levels, like to summarize it, at the highest level of play, human versus undead. Undead had a 75% win rate versus human, and multiple human players had said, I am not just gonna, I'm not playing human versus undead, right? So there obviously was something that needs to be fixed. Um, Anytime you try and fix in a real time strategy game, you need to be careful to not break something else. And that pretty much that's my elevator pitch or elevator
The town is
discussion
under
on the
siege.
current
Players'
patch. I think
forces are under
most
attack.
players and most players and commentators would agree with that. Anyways, we're lining up into the next battle coming across here. Blade Master, Raiders, Kodo Beast, Shadow Hunters. It looks like a big fight going to be coming along. Healing waves and serpent wards. We've seen level 3 critical strike. We even could get level 3 blade storm or blade storm out onto the battlefield here. Anka reincarnation onto that panda. Panda with Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire could really disable and deal large amounts of damage to this front line here. We are also looking at this walk of shame coming in from KroLu, trying to do a little bit of long distance mining. Tree of Eternity has already
A
finished
player's
entangling here,
forces
and we're
are
going to
under
be getting
attack.
into a battle here in just a moment. Panda trying to get into that front line position. Bears are coming across here as well. Bears essentially 1-3 upgraded because of that devotion aura, and not very many upgrades coming in from the Raiders. But the Raiders may just try and pillage their way through the main base, removing the moon wells that have been providing so much healing. There is no Scroll of Town portal inside of the main base
A
at
town
all.
is under
So
siege.
taking down these units here is going to be a big deal. Instead, it's going to be a base trade scenario, and KroLu says, sure, your dryads can attack my Great Hall. That's not that big of a problem. My
A
grunts
player's
and my
forces are under
raiders
attack.
will go ahead and attack all of these buildings here. All right. Unit's going to go ahead and try and retreat back here. Moonwells could easily get taken down. However, the expansion here is going to get cleaned up. KroLu is going to be in trouble as, well, he was not quite sure where to attack next. All right, coming back around, Altar of Elder is going to get taken down here. Moonwell is going to get finished off, and Ancient of Lore is going to get picked off here in just a second. Spirit Walkers, well, base trade scenario. Peons now making their way down to the south here. KroLu does not have that much gold or lumber to try and set up a new base here. All right, Raiders really doing quite a bit of damage, but we don't see pillage. No pillage. No, actually, no, I take it back. Was pillage just finished being researched? Okay, pillage just finished being researched there, as the pillage is now giving gold into into the orc base here. All right, all of the moonwell is getting taken out. That is going to be a big deal, as Night Elf is going to lose a major advantage. All right, Dryads making their way down. Panda here. Bears are all right here. They're going to be engaging in just a moment. And Blade Master, well, if we saw, well, Nature's Blessing now finished being researched. Spirit Walkers spreading around all of that Spirit Link. And this is a problem. That Avatar of Vengeance can cause so many issues, as we're looking at, well, multiple, no abolished magics coming around. All right, a bit of a save here, trying to take down multiple units. Kodo Beast in the backline wants to eat a bear, not able to, as the Avatar of Vengeance is going to quickly get taken down. No, down to 114 hit points, and somehow still alive. Panda, Breath of Fire coming back to the other side here. 57 supply compared to 45. KroLu in a bit of trouble, but the Warden being forced to use the Scroll of Town portal to try to get out of a dicey spot. Panda gets taken out in the backside here. Worst possible timing for the Scroll of Town portal, as the Panda is going to come back up and then get resurrected, completely surrounded, and get taken out again. Level 6 now on the Blade Master. Blade Master, however, does not have a potion of mana for Blade Storm, but I'm sure he does have he does have a potion of mana for Blade Storm. All right, transferred from the Shadow Hunter and Blade Master. KroLu living up to his name of King and able to take down multiple units there. 42 supply compared to 23. Evanescence now in serious trouble as a level 8 Warden and the last hope for the Night Elf army about to fall. Shadow Strike onto the Kodo Beast. Shadow Hunter, not that much mana. The Spirit of Vengeance still poking apart a lot of damage, as the Warden able to back away. All right, Spirit of Vengeance, this invincible army, not able to be killed at all. I still say, if you want to balance Spirit of Vengeance, don't give it infinite range. It has to be at least within at least within 3,000 range of the Avatar of Vengeance, right? That way, you just can't send it off anywhere you want it to go. All right, surround right there. Oh, Blink able to break free. That Warden able to back up again. We have two grunts and a raider to try and pillage a bit more gold, and that is pretty much it. There is that Avatar of Vengeance off to the side here. Blade Master now continuing to fight. We are going to be getting a little bit of well, lumber and gold as they are attacking the buildings here. All right, this damage onto that Raider. Raider damage is actually racking up a pretty high healing salve. Coming back across here, Grunt still providing a bit of that, well, gold as well. Well timed play. Great game so far. 21 supply compared to 35. KroLu looks like he is going to be able to pillage his way into a victory here as the Warden, Panda, and Avatar of Vengeance are all about to get taken out. Altar of Elders trying to be rebuilt. Not quite sure why you need that. Moonwell is now going to be suffering some damage. 16 supply compared to 35. Shadow Strike going straight up onto the Shadow Hunter. Shadow Hunter could be in a little bit of trouble. There's a Fan of Knives as well as the Panda quickly going to end up getting surrounded. Staff of Preservation saved as the Panda now back behind enemy lines, or once more damage coming back through. Breath of Fire, Dust of Appearance, and now Potion of Lesser Invulnerability could be used. Blink from the Warden, level 8 Warden just not falling, and the Avatar of Vengeance going to end up walking away, and then Time Life meaning that, well, a new Avatar of Vengeance could come back if there is enough mana. All right, KroLu making sure, well, no, I need to destroy these Moonwells. Less mana is better at this stage and point in the game, as we're looking at the Warden picking up a Potion of Mana, and a new Avatar of Vengeance should be coming back out. Clarity Potion could be used as well. Yes, is already using a Clarity Potion, and, well, we're looking at Evanescence trying to salvage this game here. Panda hiding in the back. Blade Master sitting at level 6. We're looking at the Warden hiding back across here. There's Breath of Fire dealing multiple damage across multiple units, or damage across multiple units, but the Spirit Link really mitigating much of that. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability should be used. There's a Healing Wave. Staff of Preservation saving again. The amount of units getting preserved and blinking and teleporting is just a big sign indeed, as we are looking at a Shadow Strike. Beautiful timing on that Potion of Lesser Invulnerability to ward off that Shadow Strike right there. Beautifully done. No damage at all. Warden was ensnared, followed up by another ensnare. Blade Master gonna try and finish off that Warden. There's the reveal. Blade Master gets taken down with, yeah, no real corpse animation, and that is the game. Beautiful game right there. KroLu with the lower overall resource score, still able to get the victory. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.